Hello, good morning. I have another topic that I wanted to cover today. So, this past week, I have been kind of going through a myriad of different emotions and a myriad of different things. And I want to share with you something that has made a massive difference in my life this last week. So, I have had a lot of emotions coming up and a lot of feelings. And the thing that I have found that has been the most helpful to help me to release these emotions and no longer hold on to them is just giving myself permission to feel them. So I think it is really important for us to remember that we are human. As humans, it is our job, it is our responsibility, it is our right, it is our gift to be able to feel all of the emotions. And all of the emotions are okay. So, what is not okay is telling ourselves that it's not okay to feel certain emotions. So, what this looks like is we may be triggered, we may feel an emotion, we may feel anger, or we may feel a little bit of hatred towards someone, and immediately we judge ourselves and we say, oh, that's not okay. We can't feel those types of feelings. That's not okay. And then we shove it down. The problem with this is when you shove emotions down into your body, that then they begin to build. They build and they build and they build. So you feel anger, you don't want to feel it, you shove it down, pretend it's not there. You feel a little bit more anger, you shove it down, you pretend it's not there. And here, pretty quick, something little tiny is going to happen, and you're going to feel anger, and suddenly you're going to explode, and you're going to have a reaction to that is above and beyond what a normal reaction would be. This is because you have been tearing yourself down by telling yourself that it's not okay to feel certain emotions. You've been shoving these emotions inside. Another really dangerous thing about shoving emotions down and not feeling them and not allowing them is that it then causes inflammation throughout our body. It can show up as sicknesses. It can show up as mental illnesses. It can show up as a myriad of different issues in our body and in our mind when we refuse to allow ourselves to feel emotions. So here is what I have been doing, and it has been so much fun. So while this week has been challenging and a lot of feelings have been coming up, it's been really fun to do this practice and to watch these emotions disappear like that. And I'm not even kidding you guys. It is incredible. So I usually do this in the car because like when I'm driving, there's something about driving. It's like you get kind of like into a meditative state when you're driving, and you're able to just kind of think and process. And I really like this. But if you're going to do this, just make sure that you are in like a quiet, private place where you are able to express your emotions. So I've done this. Here's what I do. So if I'm feeling a lot of emotions, like yesterday, I was feeling a lot of sadness, and I was feeling a lot of anger, and I was feeling some hatred, and I was just feeling a lot of different emotions. And so here's what I did. I just named them. And I would say this out loud to myself, like I'm having a conversation with myself. And I would say, I feel sad. And then right after I say that, I would say, and it's okay. The main thing that we want as humans, we want to know that it's just okay for us to feel the feelings that we're feeling. Oftentimes, that's why we call a friend. That's why we call a family member. That's why we talk about things that are going on in our life. We just want someone else to say, hey, that's okay. So why can't we do that for ourselves? So I did this. I would say, I'm feeling really sad. And then I'd be like, and that's okay. And the second I did that and was really like, actually, that's really okay that you feel sad. Like the things you're going through is really crappy. And of course you would be sad. As soon as I gave myself permission to just feel sad, the sadness just kind of evaporated. And then I went to the next thing. I feel angry. And then I would feel the anger coming up. You know, it kind of bubbles up in your chest and like you can feel it. And then I'd be like, and that's okay. It's okay to feel angry. Again, the stuff I'm going through, it's crap. And so it's okay to feel angry. It's okay. And so I gave myself permission to feel that anger. And immediately it just subsided. It just went away. It was wonderful. And then I went through that many, many times. And sometimes I would say the same thing. Sometimes I would go back to, I feel sad. Now, I think it's really important for you to realize that you're not feeling the same sadness. Once you've released it, you're not going to feel the same sadness. or you're not going to feel the same anger, or you're not going to feel the same hatred. It'll be like in layers. You're just taking off a layer. Once you release it, you're not going to feel the exact same emotion again. You've released it. It's gone. It's like not even available to you anymore. You've released it. You've let it go. But what you will feel is maybe some more layers to that, especially if around a certain situation, you've been shoving your emotions down. If you've been shoving your emotions down for a while, you're going to feel not the same emotions, but you're going to kind of feel the same thing over and over and over again. But it's not going to be the same one. Each time you're pulling that layer off and you're letting it go. You're taking another layer off and you're letting it go. And pretty soon, that layer is going to go down and down and down, and you're not going to be feeling it anymore. You're going to be able to really release it. So these pressed up emotions that you have stuffed down, start letting those go. And also, anytime you feel anger throughout the day, or anytime you feel sadness, or anytime you feel any type of emotion that maybe you don't want to hold on to, let it go. Give yourself permission. If there's ever an emotion that you're feeling and you're like, I don't want to feel that, that is a really good indication that you need to give yourself permission to feel it. Otherwise, what you're doing is you're judging yourself. And when we feel judged by other people and by ourselves, we hide. We hide that emotion. We shove it down. But the problem is that emotion will never go away if it is hidden. Think of it like a baby. If a baby or a young child is crying and you ignore it, they just get louder. And that's exactly the way our emotions are. But also think of it like a baby. The second you go to that child, the second you go to that baby and you comfort it, you feed it, you love it, you rock it, you kiss its boo-boos, whatever it is that child needs, immediately they calm down. It is the exact same thing with our emotions. The moment that you acknowledge it and say, hey, I see you, I hear you, and it's okay, you can let go of that emotion and it's not going to try to affect you anymore. When we shove our emotions down, we are giving them control of us. So if you want control of your emotions, you have to give yourself permission to feel the emotion. And that is how you get control of your emotions. Giving yourself permission and then releasing it. It has been an incredible journey this week because I have felt a myriad of emotions, and sometimes I keep feeling like the same. I will label it the same. Like I feel a lot of anger and I'm like, oh, I'm angry again. It's not the same anger. It's a different level and it's a different layer, and I'm just going to peel it off. Hey, it's okay. You're going through crap right now, but you're okay, and I love you, and it's okay to feel these emotions. You are human. We were sent to this earth to feel emotions. We're sent to feel all of them. We can't feel extreme joy without also feeling extreme sorrow. But that doesn't mean that we have to hold on to it and hide it. We don't hide it. We accept it, we love it, and we let it go. And when we let it go, we are releasing ourselves from its power. It no longer has control over us. This has been a really, really cool week because I have watched this happen in real time, in real life. The minute I start to feel anger coming up, I'm just like, I feel angry. And that's okay. It's okay for me to be angry. It's okay for me to feel these feelings. It's not okay for me to hurt someone else and for me to take this out on someone else. That's not what I'm talking about. This is giving your body and your mind permission to feel it and to see it. And then you can release it. That is the only thing that is okay about feeling it, is that you're able to feel it. It's not that you're allowed to project then and then hurt someone else. That's not okay. That is that explosion. That's I can't control my anger. But when you're able to control your anger, that is you accepting it. Yeah, I feel it, and that's okay. That's you controlling it. That's taking your power back. Now, sometimes you will also want to maybe have a physical manifestation of a release. So I did this one today, and this was really fun. I'm a little bit hoarse from it. So again, you can do this in the car, or you can do this just somewhere private. Just find a private place. Find a private place to do this. And that is just screaming. at the top of your lungs. If you feel a lot of emotion and it is in here and you're doing that, I feel this and that's okay. I feel this and that's okay. That's perfect. I love that. But then also listen to your body. If your body is also like, I just needs to come out, allow yourself that. So scream at the top of your lungs. Say what you really want to say. If you're at home and maybe you're not able to do this privately, grab a pillow and scream into your pillow. Say all the things that are on your mind, all the things that you're thinking, whatever it is, no judgment. You are not there to judge yourself. You are there to support yourself. You are wanting to get control back of your life. So allow yourself to feel these feelings. Allow yourself to express it. So scream into this pillow, scream into the open air if you're in a place that you can do that without alerting the neighbors and having the cops called on you. But just let that come out. Let it come out. And then if you also need to, if you're feeling a little uncomfortable, just be like, and this is okay. It's okay to let all of this out. It's okay. The crazy thing is we think that it's not okay to let some of these emotions out. It's not okay to feel some of these emotions. And so we put them in a box. And that is where they just throw a fit and they want to get out. They then start controlling us. But let them out. It's safe, it's okay, and it's actually what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be letting these out. So give yourself permission. Let that be like the norm now. It's totally normal for me to feel angry, and that's okay. We're going to let it go. And then you're not going to feel it. And then you're going to be able to experience things that may have really triggered you in the past or may have like really made you angry. It might really make the people around you angry, and you're able to just be like, that's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I'm fine. You're not going to feel, it's not going to have the power that it used to have over you. You have gotten to that place where you are in control and you no longer have layers and layers and layers of built up anger. You get to that point where it's like a garden. You've pretty much weeded the garden and now you just go in and when a weed comes in, you just pull it out. But all of the flowers are available. You can see all of them, the vegetables, everything is thriving and it's beautiful. But you've been weeding that garden. It's the same thing with our negative emotions. I hate to like really label anything as negative because again, it makes you feel like it's not okay because it's totally okay. But those emotions that maybe you don't want to keep, it's like a weed. Just get it out. It's okay. If you haven't weeded your garden in a very long time, you're going to have layers of weeds. And you're going to need to be able to let all of them go. And so it's going to take you a little while to really clear the soil. But once you do, then it's just that maintenance. You're just going to maintain it. You're just going to let yourself, when things happen, somebody cuts you off in traffic or somebody says something that might have in the past triggered you. You're just going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to take that in. I'm not going to accept that. I'm going to feel that there is anger there, but I'm not going to shove it down. I'm not going to keep on. I'm not going to hold on to it. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to say it's okay. I'm going to let it go. So another thing that you can do, a physical release of these emotions, is to do a really hard workout, like really to the point of extreme exhaustion. Just let yourself really get into something, whether it's dancing or running or just a really hard, lifting weights, just a hard workout. Just push your body as you're doing that. Be thinking in your mind, I feel and it's okay. I feel and it's okay. As you're doing it, it's like a double layer, right? It's like getting a tractor into that garden to help weed it. Like you are really just raking out the weeds. You are really clearing it out. And so it's really powerful. I love it. I love this inner work, you guys. It has been so empowering and it's been so powerful. I have watched it. I have witnessed it. I have felt the immediate release that comes when you just let go and you just let it and you allow yourself. You feel into your body and you just let it do what it's supposed to do. We were created to feel emotions. So if we were created to feel emotions, we were also created to be able to release and to be able to handle these emotions. We've just forgotten. or we've allowed the things of the world, or we've allowed other people to tell us what is acceptable and what is not. Stop listening to other people. Listen to your body. Let yourself feel the things that you need to feel. And for as long as you need to feel it, sometimes it's immediate and I can just say, I feel angry, and that's okay. And once I really give myself permission, it's gone. Other times I may need to sit with it for a while and just be like, you know what? It's just gonna be a sad day today. I'm just gonna be sad and I'm gonna love myself and it's gonna be okay. Again, think of yourself or think of these emotions as like a child, a little child. You have so much compassion for them. They're hurting. You want to love them, you want to comfort them, and you want to accept them where they're at. You want to allow them to feel the things that they're feeling. If a child comes to you and they've stubbed their toe and they're hurting and they're crying, you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. You're going to put them on their lap. You're going to put a Band-Aid on it. You're going to kiss it, all of the things. And maybe it won't be an immediate fix. Maybe that time it'll be like, oh yeah, like I really hurt my toe and it's going to hurt for a while. And you're going to allow that child to be hurt for a little while because it's legitimate. They're hurt, right? It's the same thing for you. The things that you're feeling are legitimate. You've been hurt or you've experienced something that has caused deep anger or deep resentment in you. You're hurt and that's okay. The thing that I love about inner work, like it gives me so much, I feel like freedom almost because, in the past when you feel an emotion, you're like, oh, I don't want to feel that. Good people don't feel hate, right? Like that's what you're told. Or good people aren't resentful. But when you go into inner work, you're not going to stay in that resentment, that hateful state forever. And that's where it gives me that permission to be like, yeah, I'm just going to feel a lot of resentment right now because I know that I'm doing inner work. And because I'm doing inner work, I know I won't stay there forever. I know that I'm going to get out of it. And I know that I'm not going to hold on to these grudges forever. I'm just in this state right now where it needs to be okay that I felt them. I've had some really crappy things happen to me. And I need to just let that part of me be hurt and to feel that hurt. But I'm not going to stay there forever. And I love that because in the past, I've always been so afraid of these emotions because I'm like, but I don't want to be a hateful person or I don't want to be an angry person. But the really funny thing is that when you are trying really hard not to be something, you are that because you're not allowing it and you're not accepting that you're feeling these emotions. So in your quest to not be a resentful or hateful person, if you're not doing inner work, the result is you're going to be a hateful, resentful person. But if you're doing the inner work and you're like, yeah, I just feel that right now because that's what I'm going through. You're doing that inner work, you're moving forward. The plan is not to always stay there. You're wanting to release it. And that is the coolest thing I think about the inner work is just giving yourself permission, knowing that you are leveling up, knowing that you are growing and knowing that you are going to become this person that you want to become. And just trusting that process, trusting the process of this sucks right now. I'm going to feel it and then I'm going to be able to let it go and it's not going to suck anymore. It's not going to hurt. I'm going to be a whole and complete person. And I am whole and complete as I am, as I work through this. And you just get better and better at it. It's so cool. So take these tips and use them anytime something comes up. Anytime that there is a trigger, you stop and you feel it and be like, oh, I feel, and that's okay. Give yourself that permission. Give yourself that love, just like you would a child. A child needs your love. A child needs your support. Give yourself that. It is the kindest thing that you can do for yourself. Don't let other people tell you how you need to feel. Don't let other people tell you what kind of a person you are. That's another thing. People love to tell other people what they are. They have no idea. So don't let them tell you. You feel into your body and it's okay for you to feel any of these emotions. I want to give you permission and I want you to give yourself permission because I'm not kidding you when I tell you that the switch, the change is instantaneous on a certain level. You immediately feel that relief. You immediately feel that love for yourself. And that is the key. Learning to love yourself, learning to accept the things that you feel so that you can let them go, so that they cannot control you anymore. Have a great rest of your day. Continue to do this, continue to work on this, and I promise you, you will see changes that you never thought would be possible for you. It's amazing. Have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.